Hello. Today we're gonna be doing the second part of the anatomy list, second video. It is gonna be talking about body systems today. So it's like the body systems are the things that keep the organs intact and in place, and also keeps the body workers in their different places. It's mostly the systems that actually keep the things running and put them in order and be organized. So let's just go through each and every one of them. So first, we're going to be talking about the immune system. The immune system is deep inside your body and is your body's main defense tool. It mostly defends you from things like diseases that is going around your body, and also protects you from harmful bacteria, germs, and harmful products. It is your main body's defense mechanism in order to keep you safe. It also works with the lymphatic system to keep things running and to help your white blood cells travel around. As a matter of fact, your white blood cells are the main defense that your immune system sends out in order to kill other things like harmful bacteria. There are 5 types of white blood cells, but I will not explain them in this video because we are mainly talking about like Jesus fucking Christ. That motorcycle is loud. Sorry about that. But the main thing about the immune system is that it's your main body's protective space. And as I was saying, we're not going to be talking about the 5 white blood cell types because this is a video explaining about systems. I will show you a bit more about the immune system. So here's a more clear example of what the immune system does, as it just protects you mostly. And that's mostly about it for the immune system. Here's another picture. So this is the first part of the picture. The second part of it, and final part of the picture. This is the end of the immune system. The second one is your circulatory system. That's how you pronounce it mostly. The circulatory system helps to bring your blood cells into the right directions, and also brings a lot of your stuff, such as nutrients, hormones, and oxygen, around the body to the right directions of places, as it is the main tunnels to the right places like your heart, your lungs, etc. But mostly these types of veins, of tunnels in fact, bring all of your blood into different sorts of body parts, such as your legs, your face, like everything. Bring them into different sorts of sections of areas in order to keep all your blood running in all in one place all over your body. And because of that, it's mostly like just carrying everything around and making sure that everything goes in the right direction in places. So that's what the circulatory system mainly is about. And yeah, that's basically it. The third one we're going to be looking at is the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is basically most known for being the immune's second defense. The lymphatic systems for immune system's defense is to carry white blood cells to the right directions and bring them to the bacteria so that they can identify it. And the second thing they are known for doing is by destroying vitamins and absorbing fat. Like mostly when you eat fat and stuff, it'll absorb that into the body. And the third thing is for keeping a fluid balance, to make sure that your blood is not doing anything strange or something. But it keeps most of the fluid balanced along with the circulatory system. So mostly it helps with the immune system, and I think the circulatory system, I think. But that's mostly what it is, if you can even know about that. So the fourth system that we're going to be looking at is the skeletal system. As you know, the skeletal system allows for you to stand up and to be in place. It allows for everyone to move properly without collapsing onto the ground, and is your body's framework for keeping you together, and also by keeping you standing up straight. As mostly it can help you do movements properly without no problem, and also can keep you in a very, very, very like simple position without having to have some difficult changes. But mostly what the skeleton does in like 2006 or 2007 bones is that all those bones like keeps you standing up and like keeps your framework together so that you can actually like be like how do I say it? Like just mostly like standing up straight and not like collapsing to the ground. Yeah. And one more thing I want to add. The reason why that the skeleton is not just one combined bone altogether with the 2006 or 2007 bones is because that you can make movements better. You can make movements a lot better, and if it's just one combined bone, then you're not going to be able to do movements well at all. Which is why that one, like many bones separated, makes good movement. This is the example of a skeleton, and this is all I'm going to show. That's the end of the skeletal system. So the fifth system we're going to be looking at is the nervous system. The nervous system is the system in your body that warns you of everything. It warns you of touch. It also warns you to like of pain, and it also warns your body about natural things. So mostly, imagine if you like step on something hot, then your nervous system will tell you to jerk away from that. Or imagine that like you hit your foot on something, then your nervous system is going to make you feel pain. That's the thing that the nervous system does. It warns your body and follows your brain to do some certain instructions. Your brain also like tells the nervous system to do some very important instructions in order to keep the body running and also to keep the body aware of things that are not supposed to be there or warn you of emotions or like other sort of stuff. But the thing that warns you more of emotions is the endocrine system. I'll be talking about that next. The sixth one we're going to be talking about is the endocrine system. The endocrine system is a part of your brain which controls your mood, emotions, and mental health. It controls your mood, emotions, and mental health through glands. These glands will warn you of anything and will also show how you're feeling and control your emotions. It'll also do things like adrenaline rush, where you have to fight or flee, like, or feeling sad or whatever. But yeah, that's what happens. But it also makes sure that some of your part of your body functions and grows, like growth, reproduction system working properly, etc. But that's mostly what the endocrine system does. Seventh one we're going to be talking about is the integumentary system. The integumentary system is basically the thing that is like the outside layer of your body, which is your skin, your nails, the glands, your hair. Yeah, that's what the integumentary system controls, and it's the largest organ system, I think. But that's what it mostly controls, and it also controls a lot of glands. I think this is like the shortest system I have to talk about. So, and also like the integumentary system changes skin because to like save you from temperature. But this is the shortest system I have to talk about, so yeah. Okay, so the eighth and ninth systems we're going to be talking about is the urinary and excretory systems. Those systems are responsible for clearing out waste, dirty products, and releasing toxins from your body. Mostly urinary system removes urine, and excretory system removes shit. So yeah, they both come out of your body, and like in order for shit to come out of your body, it goes through the intestines and it comes out of your anus. For both genders. For urine, I'm not sure about girls, but for boys, it comes out of your penis. So yeah, I kind of feel uncomfortable talking about those. But yeah, those are what those do. So yeah, they remove things from your body that the body does not need. 10th system we're going to be talking about is the muscular system. So the muscular system is responsible for being your body's fat and being your body's strength. So the way how the muscular system works is that it puts how much fat that you do. Like eating chips, for example, it gives you more fat, and if you eat healthy and do like healthy things, you'll be mostly skinny, or you'll be buff if you like go to the gym. Like most of your muscular system controls how much like fat and stuff that you weigh. Like that's how much stuff that you weigh. Yeah, and also keeps track of how you're supposed to look. Yeah, how much fat is on your thingy to keep it like mostly squishy and also like properly. Yeah. Okay, I am very scared to talk about this last system. Are you ready for this? The 11th system is the reproductive system. And I am very scared to talk about this. So I will just try to explain it like very much how sane I can be. But yeah, I will be pretty scared talking about this. So the reproductive system is how babies are made and how we keep the population running. It is on every single species, asexually or sexually, and mostly it keeps the population running throughout the world, and it's how that we reborn new species and humans and everything else. So, in order for the thing to work, a man and a woman must come together. The man has a penis, and the woman has a vagina. The penis has to enter the vagina, and once sperm is released, that like cement that carries sperm comes into the vagina and goes through the like woman's stuff, and the sperm travels through the uterus, and one sperm reaches the egg. Only one sperm, and that one sperm is the human that is going to be born. And for example, I was born. I was the sperm that made it to the body. I was the only sperm that made it to the body. And fun fact, do you know how rare you actually are? You are so rare by your parents' choices, from your DNA alone, and from the sperm traveling to the egg, the only sperm. You are like a trillion. As a matter of fact, so largely rare that you would not be even able to read it. That is how rare you actually are. Like people don't seem to notice this, but this like the rarity of you is like very rare, even maybe a quadrillion in fact, or maybe even much more than that. That's how rare you actually are, from like your parents' choices, you being the only sperm that made it to the body, or like things like the choices in the first place, and your DNA like making you alone, and even having a life. That's how rare you are. And that's what the reproductive system is. And that's how rare you are. And that's all the systems I'm going to be talking about. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I wish you all a nice day.